NPUs have been appearing for a while now in smartphones and laptops, but what exactly is it? Should you care about it, and should you consider buying a device with one of these chips in it? Well, first of all, we have to establish what an NPU even is. Well, plainly, an NPU is a neural processing unit. And you can think of it similar to how a GPU is a type of CPU that is meant to accelerate graphics tasks, and NPU is meant to accelerate AI tasks in a similar manner. NPUs are integrated into the exact same chip as the CPU and sometimes even the GPU on many smartphones and laptops. And they provide local AI acceleration, which is extremely important for the many various AI applications that are currently out there. While you can usually just have all of this AI stuff done on dedicated servers somewhere far away. However, there are of course issues with that approach, like for example the latency of having to send all that information to a server far away, not to mention the fact that if you have a slow internet connection or no internet connection where you are, well, you can't use these features either. That is when an NPU comes in. Sure, while not as powerful as a full data center of AI accelerators, it will still get the job done of doing simpler AI tasks right on your device. That means that the NPU has access to pretty much all of the information it needs for that task from your device pretty much straight away. And also it can be done with a slow internet connection or maybe even no internet connection at all if it is a purely on-device AI model that a particular task is actually using. So there are of course plenty of advantages to it. Now, NPUs are mostly used in the context of laptops and smartphones because traditionally these kind of on-device AI tasks were handled by a graphics card, more specifically higher-end models from Nvidia or AMD. However, of course, you can't really fit those in a more portable device, hence why these NPUs have been taking off. What's more, they're supposed to really make AI accessible to more people, given how they can be found in even way cheaper devices rather than just reserved for expensive graphics cards. What's more, while companies like Nvidia were found to sometimes restrict their AI tools to only be usable with their graphics cards, while by comparison many of the AI applications that NPUs can handle can be used on pretty much any hardware, making them way more accessible. So if you're looking out to buy a laptop with an NPU, well, you have several options. One of the biggest new players has been Snapdragon, who develop laptop CPUs with powerful integrated NPUs. However, because it is not an x86 CPU, there could be some issues with performance as well as app compatibility. Now, thankfully, both Intel and AMD, the tried and tested two options of the CPU market, do make their own CPUs with integrated NPUs as well, and you can already buy laptops with those in them. When it comes to smartphones, pretty much everyone is now offering SKUs with integrated NPUs. So in today's world, you're never too far away from a device with an integrated neural processing unit for stuff like summarizing emails and other fancy tools like, say, Recall for Microsoft. So that's pretty much everything you need to know about NPUs on laptops and smartphones. So if you found this video helpful, maybe subscribe to How to Authority for more like this in the future.